Welcome back to A Veil of Crime, where we peel back the shadows of history to uncover the darkest chapters of human behavior. Tonight, we travel to colonial New England, Salem, 1692, where fear, faith, and suspicion ignited one of the most infamous witch hunts in history. This is not just a story about witchcraft, it's a story about power, paranoia, and the deadly consequences of hysteria. The Salem Witch Trials did not appear in a vacuum. Europe had been engulfed in witch hunts for centuries. Texts like Malleus Maleficarum framed witchcraft as hearsay and gave justification for torture and execution. Between the 15th and 17th centuries, tens of thousands were executed in Germany, England, and Scotland, often women accused by neighbors of cursing crops or causing illness. These ideas crossed the Atlantic with the Puritans, where fears of the devil took root in New England. In late 17th century Massachusetts, Puritan life was strict and survival was harsh. Communities feared both the wilderness and attacks from native tribes, believing the devil lurked just beyond the borders. Salem Village, a small farming community, was riven by disputes over land, money, and religion. At the center was Reverend Samuel Parris, whose fiery sermons warned of Satan's presence. It was in his household that the first sparks of hysteria would ignite. In early 1692, Reverend Parris's daughter Betty and niece Abigail Williams began displaying strange fits, screaming, contorting, and claiming invisible forces tormented them. Local doctor William Griggs, unable to find a medical explanation, declared the cause as supernatural. Under pressure, the girls named their tormentors: Tituba, Parris's enslaved woman; Sarah Good, a homeless beggar; and Sarah Osborne, a woman who defied Puritan norms. This launched the first formal accusations of witchcraft in Salem. The first to stand trial was Bridget Bishop in 1692. She was known for her independence, colorful clothing, and frequent tavern visits. She was an easy target. She was convicted and hanged. More followed: Sarah Good, Rebecca Nurse, George Burroughs, Martha Carrier, and others. Even respected church members were accused. 19 people were executed by hanging, and one man, Giles Corey, was pressed to death with stones for refusing to enter a plea. More than 100 others were jailed awaiting trial. By late 1692, doubts began to grow. Governor William Phips, disturbed by the chaos, disbanded the special court, and he forbade the use of spectral evidence. That would be testimony based on visions or dreams. The accusations slowed. Within months, the hysteria faded. By 1693, those imprisoned were pardoned, though lives and reputations had been destroyed. The Salem Witch Trials left an enduring scar. In 1697, a day of fasting and repentance was declared. Over the years, courts overturned convictions, and in 2001, Massachusetts formally exonerated the last accused. The trials remain a powerful cautionary tale about fear, justice, and the dangers of mass hysteria. As the veil falls on Salem, we're left with a chilling reminder: when fear overrides reason, even the most tightly knit communities can unravel. The Salem Witch Trials stand as a warning about the perils of paranoia and the importance of justice. Thank you for joining me in uncovering this dark chapter of history. Until next time, this has been A Veil of Crime. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.